Hello, hello, hello! You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, will this be Rashod Bateman's actual first breakout season? Look, this is a topic that's been reverberating through Ravens Nation for, I want to say, 5 months now, give or take, right? Because we're in June. June's almost done, so about 4 months, right? And after Rashod Bateman got the contract extension by the Ravens, everybody wondered if that was the smart play, the smart move. And the reason why they thought that is simply because Rashod Bateman has not done a lot thus far. I want to reiterate something. Rashod Bateman, up to this point in 3 seasons, has accumulated 1,166 receiving yards in total. So we're not talking about a player that's had one great year and a whole bunch of injury seasons. We've had a player that had 1 or 2 flashes, 3 flashes for 3 seasons combined. And now everybody's getting on the trend saying, hey, this could be his breakout year. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little clip, right, from NFL Network. And they were talking about him, and they were talking about the Ravens and how they usually do things. And I believe it's from Baldy from NFL Network with Mike Garafolo. So I'm going to play the audio, then we're going to break it down even further, all right? So without further ado, let's get this party started, all right? Here it goes, right here.
And one guy I would say look out for in this team is Rashod Bateman. He was hurt and injured much of his first 2 years, got much healthier last year. And just watching him practice, like this guy is a tremendous route runner. He's got size. He hasn't lost any speed whatsoever. I expect him to be a big focal point of his passing game to Lamar this season.
Got himself a contract extension this offseason that has him in Baltimore or under contract in Baltimore through the 2026 season. So, again, this is a Ravens front office that makes a lot of smart decisions. So when they do that, that tells you what they think is coming for Rashod Bateman. So that matches your assessment of him.
Listen, I want to make sure that I say this. They said that the assessment for the Baltimore Ravens, and I want to correct myself, he had 1,167 total receiving yards. I'm 1 yard off, but you know I don't like to feed you guys wrong information. And 4 touchdowns, okay? So here's the thing. I will die on this hill. And when I mean die, I mean dead. Done. Like game over. You know what I'm saying? On this hill. This was a financial decision from the Ravens. Nothing more, nothing less. I should not be saying anything that is bothering anybody either. Because let me tell you something right now. The Ravens consider themselves the smartest people in every room that they step foot in. Now, they are smart. I'm not going to take that away from some of the decisions that they made. But when it comes to offensive mentality, outside of drafting Lamar, they haven't made a lot of great decisions offensively. They haven't. Now, we're hoping Zay becomes a great decision. We're hoping. Hope. You could say Mark Andrews, too. Yeah, Mark Andrews. Likely, we're still waiting for Likely to pop because they're not letting him pop. But that just goes back to my point. They haven't been the smartest people on offense. And when it comes to Rashod Bateman, the Ravens saw the booming wide receiver market. They seen what these wide receivers are getting paid. Even puny, paltry wide receivers. And they said, you know what? Rashod, we went there. We watched tape on this guy. We see him practice. He has all of the tools. He has to be good. There's no way we missed out again in the draft. That's what they're telling themselves. So what they've done is they say, you know what? He's been hurt. He's going to take whatever we give him. Because other teams are not going to try to give him anything right now. If we give him something right now, it builds trust. It builds belief. And he knows, well, at least I'm getting something for X amount of years. Because remember, I believe the NFL to gain pension from the NFL, I believe you have to be in there for 7 or 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 7. So that will put him around the 7-year mark. It makes business sense for him to go to take the known instead of going out there and looking for the unknown. You get where I'm coming from? And the Ravens are looking at it like, bro, if he takes this deal, we got Zay under contract for another what? 3 seasons at least, at the minimum, and we could pair him with Bateman. We could do it by literally only contributing, I don't know, $5.8 million to the wide receiver room in total. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're thinking. Because they know that even paltry receivers are making that per year. Receivers that don't even crack 1,000 yards is getting that per year. Like, let's be real. This was a purely, strictly financial business decision. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, does that take away from the talent or the potential of Bateman? No. He does have fields worth of talent and potential. But can he manifest it? Can he bring consistency with it? That's the $1 million question. Everybody's belief in Bateman is up here right now. I want to remind you, for the previous 3 seasons, that man has had 1,167 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns. That's it. That's most players' first, one good year. That's all of his career thus far combined. In a whole. Together. You make me whole, baby. So that's why so many Raven fans are saying, bruh, you guys are really gambling on Bateman. Because a lot of Raven fans are saying, look, this should not take a rocket scientist to then get a veteran receiver and pair him with Bateman and Zay. I've never heard on the defensive side of the ball us garnering another defender, even if we have a lot of those guys, and saying, hey, we have too much of that and we shouldn't get any more. Like, I've never heard that, but I hear it for the wide receiver room. Like, if we have 2 good pass rushers, nobody in their right mind is going to complain, oh, we get 3 pass rushers. No one's going to say, oh, well, that pass rusher is going to take away from the sacks of the other 2 pass rushers. No one's going to say that. But Raven fans have been conditioned to think that, believe that, to feel that, to perpetuate that by the Ravens organization. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. I told you guys what I think of Rashod Bateman. I think he's a faster Stephon Diggs. He has so much tools in that toolbox to be exceptionally great in this league. The question is not about talent. It's about consistency. It's about availability. You understand where I'm coming from? If you can't be consistent and you're not available, it's all for naught. This is the NFL, the National Football League. Every player that walks in there is talented. Most of them were players of the year wherever they're coming from in high school. Top players in college. Led the SEC. The Big Ten and all that stuff. They've done all those things. There's accolades lining their rooms for the backups of the backups that play on the teams we cheer for. I want to put that in perspective for a lot of you that do not understand that. The question is, can they find the ability to be available and consistent? And we have not seen that from Bateman. We're hoping to see that from Bateman. And hopefully, because now the Ravens thrown literally all their eggs once again in the Bateman basket, will he show up or will he shrivel at the bright light? That's the question. But I'm here to ask you guys, how do you feel about the Bateman experience? Are you like high up on him saying, listen, he's going to break out this year one way or the other? Or B, are you on the other side saying, hey, what's it called? I don't believe in him. The Ravens are foolish for not getting somebody else. And they're crazy. They're literally insane, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wonder Kind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, leave the comments. If you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Smash that like and subscribe button. Do it. Do it. Please. That's what we're rooting for. That's what we're trying to get. We're trying to build something over here. Help me build it. All right, please. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. The name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. Well, once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah!
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh!